Hi, this is a quick introduction to the ISAC 2018 conference app. I've already gone to the App Store and downloaded the Elements Event app for my iPhone. Now I press on the app, and where it asks me to tap to enter event code, I'm going to tap and then I type in ISAC 2018. Once that's done, the app starts. It will now stay inside the ISAC app until, if I ever, ask it to leave. Okay, so we have the first of two home pages for the app, or first of two screens for the app. The General Conference tab is the first one. This has information about registration, the exhibit, all sorts of information, the Wi-Fi code for the venue, where meals will be served, what sort of facilities we've got, ASHA CEUs, etc. So that's where you go for a whole heap of information about times and dates and places. The schedule is the next button. Now the schedule is divided into each of the 4 days. At the top, I press the tabs to move to the next day. Once I've got to the day I want to go to, I can open a session, have a look at it. If I want to add it to my schedule as something I want to go and see, I hit bookmark. Once I'm in the session, I can take some notes. And I can also check out the full abstract for the session and view the days and times. So that's the first couple of tabs. I then need to press back till I get all the way back to the home screen. Under authors, I can scroll through the authors, or I can search for someone specific and find out which presentations or posters that they are involved with. I can go back into authors and check out our opening ceremony speakers and our invited speakers for the event. I didn't show you, but back under schedule, I can also do a filter. Now this filter is really only the conference themes. So if I want to search for literacy, I then come down the bottom, show filtered results, and it shows me the theme and the papers within the theme. Okay, the themes are what you will see on your A3 printed conference program, which will be in the printed pocket program, or loose in your satchel. You'll have a big A3 program. Under abstracts, here is where I can do a search again for literacy, and now instead I will find all the abstracts that have the word literacy in the title. Or I can just browse through the abstracts and go into anything that I think I might be interested in reading more about. Posters lets me have a look at the posters in the 4 different groups. So I can go in, tap on one, have a look at the authors, and have a look at the abstract. Exhibitors. This shows me the range of exhibitors who will be joining us at the conference and which booth number they are at. The floor plan. This is divided into 2 pages, if you like. The first page is the ground floor and the second page is the first floor. Obviously on my smartphone, I can make it bigger and move around, or I could orientate my phone in a different, into landscape and check it out that way. Notifications, these are any announcements that we'll send through each day of the conference. So it might be a reminder of a social event, or it might be a change in the program. And then our very amazing sponsors who have helped us get the conference going. Now if I just swipe, I get to the second page of icons. So now I've got information about the social events. I have the My Event tab. This is where I can go in and see my schedule. So these are the events that I have bookmarked, and they're now coming up to tell me that they're the things I've selected to attend. I can also export my notes. So I had made that note earlier on a session. I can now email that to myself, and I won't show you my email inbox, but that will go off to me and be received as an email. The Twitter tab shows me what's happening on Twitter. I can also log into my Twitter account and tweet directly from the app. Accessibility gives me a range of information about accessibility at the venue. So we have the two maps again with the accessibility features highlighted, and then a bunch of information about things that apply to the conference. ISAC Meetings is just a page designed to explain what each ISAC meeting means. So if you're new to ISAC and you're not sure whether a meeting is open to you to go to, or whether you'd be interested in going to a meeting, that's a page that explains all the different meetings that are on. Types of presentations. This is from the original call for papers. It explains the different presentations that are at ISAC and how they work. And then down here are the themes that I mentioned earlier, or the focus areas. So these are the different ones that you'll see represented in the timetable or the schedule. Pre-conference workshops. Just a couple of pages on the pre-conference workshops, including the abstract and a bit of information about each of the presenters. And of course, the map of Griffith University where they're being presented, and some how-tos with the G-Link and driving. AAC Camp, again, just some information about where it is and about the camp itself. And then the final one is ISAC's protocols, the code of conduct, and just some information about taking photos and videos. So that's it for the conference app. We hope you enjoy using it, and we'll see you on the Gold Coast.